Hey everyone, this is Corinne Lafont, your favorite radio host, your only radio host, and favorite girl, of course, broadcasting to you from the lovely island of Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean on Between the Lines. And you know how we do it here on Between the Lines? We always start our show off with gratitude, or some people say thankfulness. And I am thankful for being here. I am thankful for being able to share my wisdom with others. As you can see, I have a guest here with me. So I don't just share my wisdom alone. I actually pull on the wisdom of others so we can both share what we have with you. And it's a new year, so we need to kick off the year with a lot of wisdom, right? Going forward in 2021, we don't know what will happen. And so we need that extra knowledge and be a little bit wise in our decisions going forward. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for having a lovely guest, Ralph Bryant. Yes, I hope I pronounced his name correctly. And today we are talking about Black Fathers Matter. Isn't that amazing?
That's correct.
Black Fathers Matter. And let me tell you a bit about him. So Ralph Bryant is a reformed American now living in Canada. He is the writer of Shackles Lost, the poetry mixtape series, creator and co-host of the podcast Black Fathers Matter, and mental health columnist for Toronto Caribbean Magazine. He is a father to Justin and Xavier, and doggy daddy to King T'Challa. I wonder where he got that name from. He's able to discuss all sorts of topics, he says. So we're going to be talking a lot of stuff. We're going to be discussing a lot of stuff around Black fathers. And he just went offline. I'm not seeing his picture, his interactive video anymore. I'm seeing a picture with the two kids and they're gorgeous. However, I'm not seeing the dog T'Challa. Okay? I'm not seeing the dog T'Challa. All right. And T'Challa.
You'll hear him soon enough, because
I'll hear him soon enough.
One of the things about King T'Challa is that he's very jealous, and he likes that I do these recordings. And at some point, he's like, I need some attention. So you'll experience him soon enough.
That's okay. That's okay. He's free to show himself at any point during this recording. If he has something to say, he has a point, he's willing to come forward and put his point. I have to honor the legacy of Black Panther, okay? I have to honor it, okay?
Yes.
I have to honor it.
Yes.
So we are having a discussion on Black Fathers Matter. Now, I want to guess, Ralph, that is coming off from the Black Lives Matter, or is it that whether or not Black Lives Matter came out recently, does it, in other words, Black fathers matter throughout the ages, or is it because you were pushed into this sort of thinking after the Black Lives Matter? Tell me, you're a Black man, just remember that.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So first of all, thank you very much for the opportunity, and I really appreciate it. And so Black Fathers Matter. It would be silly for me to not think it was certainly impacted by the Black Lives Matter movement. I think more so it was inspired by this idea my co-host and I have that and this cliche that fathers in general are generally perceived to be seen but not really heard when it comes to parenting. The mom is the star of the show, and the father kind of sits in the background and just kind of waits to be told what to do.
Of course. Of course.
And we don't get, yeah.
But Ralph, just in case you did not
fathers in general don't get, yeah.
Just in case you didn't notice, just in case, you're talking to a strong Black woman, just in case you didn't recognize, you're talking to a strong Black woman, and I'm talking to a strong Black man. So we're going to have it out today.
Yes, ma'am.
In 30 minutes, we're going to have it out, or less than 30 minutes. You have 26 minutes left. We're going to have it out. We're going to have it out. Yeah. So
let's go.
We're going to have it out. Okay. So let me touch on your point. Why you think? Yeah. And it's not. And it's not. And it's not that I'm not supporting the Black men. You know, I am all. I'm all for my men. I'm all for my Black men. Okay. I'm gonna say it out loud. A Black man. Oh my God. They're juicy. I love them. Okay. I will support them. But there are things they do that I wouldn't support. And yes, they are in the background. And I want to see, as a Black man, that my Black men step up, that they show themselves as a man. That is what I want to see. Okay? That is what I want to see. I see that you're a bit frozen. I don't know. Oh, you're still there. You're still there. Very good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I actually look. So there's two parts to this.
Mm-hmm.
There's one part that, and the question is this a self-fulfilling prophecy, or is this a real issue? So my father left me when I was 2 years old.
Mm-hmm.
My co-host Roy Kataha, his father was around but absent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so it's hard for, I always wonder is, and then we look at media, we look at the perception of Black fathers in media.
Mm-hmm.
That perception often perpetrated by us, like our own content that we create.
That's right.
That Black men are absent, incarcerated, and late. So that perception of Black men as, you know, as being detached and uninterested, we've earned that. Then it's perpetuated by social media.
That's right.
And now we're at a point where we've lost a whole generation of our feminist Black men and women, but we've lost a whole generation of Black men because of perception.
Yeah.
And so for me and for our show, we're trying to use it as a vehicle to say we are real Black men.
Mm-hmm.
We have real kids. We have real problems. We are not pictures of the Black experience, and our experience is not is an experience that we all can share. So let's have real conversations about real stuff that is focused on making us better at the end of the day.
Well, let me jump in here. As a strong.
So I agree that we need to step up.
Yeah. Men, the Black men need to step up. But here's what I'm going to say. And I know my female listening audience might disagree, but I don't care. I am speaking out for the females. I am going to say something here. I blame the woman.
Okay.
I blame the woman. We women are the ones that bring the children into the world. It's not the men. Although the men contribute to that, we are the ones who bring the children into the world, male and female. We are the ones, like you said earlier, we are the ones who take charge and we end up bringing up our children. Now, I believe as a woman that you need both partners. You need both partners, a male and a female. A male, listen to me good, a male and a female to bring up children.
I agree.
You need both. A woman should not, unless, well, I mean, the circumstances, but as much as possible. And I'm not saying to a woman to go and get a man who is not good in order to just complete the duality. I'm not saying that. But here's what happened. We women end up choosing wrong.
Right.
We end up choosing wrong out of desperation and need and not valuing ourselves enough to find a partner that is equal or a king in our presence, because we are looking for kings. I can tell you from my perspective, I'm looking for a king. I am looking for a man, a real man that I can look up to, follow. It's not a matter of submission. People like to make reference to submission in the Bible. A woman would have no problem of following a man, taking his lead, if she knows that she has a man that she can look up to, somebody that she can trust her life with, somebody that she could trust her children with, that if she dies in this moment, she knows the house is taken care of, the children are taken care of. She don't have to worry about dying. She knows she can die in peace and know that her children, the house, everything is solid. She don't have to worry about him finding another woman or seeking out other women during the relationship, or even probably after. He's not focused on his focus. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants for his family and his children. Now, we women make the mistake. We make the mistake of bringing in and allowing certain men into our lives who are not the type of persons or kings that can help to lead in the home. And so it comes back again. It's a cycle. Who created these men? The woman again. And there are no men in the home to be able to train the men to be men. So it's like, is it a chicken? It's a chicken and an egg situation. Who are you blaming? The chicken or the egg? Where does it start? Where does it stop? We don't know.
Okay. So I'm not gonna let men get off so easy.
No.
So I agree with you. I agree with you that there is a bit of ableism in our culture, where women allow men for whatever reason to not treat them in the way that they know, and they know in their hearts they deserve to be treated in a different way, and they let men treat them in a way that is not accordant with what they want.
That's right.
Right now, if you want to be treated like crap and a man treats you like crap, then that's a win.
Well, all right.
But if you don't want to be treated like crap and you let a man treat you like crap, then that's something else. Yeah. And so, to your point about what comes first, the chicken or the egg, yeah, that's a really interesting point, because I believe that men abdicated their throne first. Men gave up their responsibility first.
Yeah.
It was just, I grew up in New York City, and I just grew up in a time where whole neighborhoods of Black men would be gone.
Yeah.
They just, a whole block is gone.
Yeah.
Right? And so either they're gone because they came back from Vietnam, they came back from Vietnam junkies and they went to prison, or they came back from Vietnam looking for opportunities and they weren't there.
Yeah.
I could think of a bunch of reasons, but our men were not there.
Yeah.
Every Black woman did not push those men away.
No.
I just can't blame all Black women.
No.
But I will tell you this, I'm gonna make a point that I often don't make, because I don't make to men, because men don't want to hear it. And I've come to make it to women, but I don't think Black women want to hear it either.
Say it. This is between the lines. Say it.
If you got a strong Black woman beside you, that woman can make you move mountains.
Oh,
but
speak it, Ralph.
Can also scare you.
Oh, listen to me. You touch a nerve. You touch a nerve. Ralph, you touch a nerve. You touch a nerve.
Let me poke it. Let me poke that nerve just a little bit more. We see it in the United States
Yeah.
right now. We see, like, this is the greatest example in the US right now.
Yeah.
Everything about American politics is different now, today, than it was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
You know why that is? Black women.
Yeah.
The revolution that has happened in the United States as a response to Donald Trump and in response to Republicans have changed and have been stopped because of the efforts and the power of Black women. Now, imagine a man having that power by his side.
A king.
Because Black girl magic is a thing.
A king. That's what you call a queen with a king.
It's a king.
He has to become a king. He has no choice. He has to step. He has to step up or step out. Ralph, he has to step up or step out. It's one out of the two.
Right. So if you ask me why Black men aren't honoring their part of the responsibility, is because, and I've put myself in this category. I'm not throwing I'm not throwing stones, because I have a glass house and it has a very low ceiling. So I'm not throwing stones. I'm guilty of this myself. But we have you know, and it's funny because I'm single and I'm dating, and I have made a choice. I was married to a white woman. I've dated the entire rainbow. I dated the rainbow. Not afraid of it or ashamed of it. I believe that you find people that you love, and you run with it. So that, right. But I wonder if there was something missing for me in not dating and having the type of relationship I just ended with a Black woman. I wonder if my writing would be better. I wonder if I'd be further along in Black Fathers Matter and all the other creative projects, because I appreciate how powerful the love support of Black women are.
Yeah.
But it's scary to take on that power. In order to harness the power of Black women, you got to be a very special type of dude that can take that and not be scared by it, not be intimidated by it. You say, Black woman come at you, and you say,
Ralph.
Okay, let me break it down. I got the breakdown.
Ralph, you poke that.
And then I'm going to stop talking.
No. You poke that nerve. You poke that nerve.
I'm going to poke one more.
Nah.
Let me poke one more.
Oh, gosh. Poke.
Okay.
Poke one more time. Poke one more time.
You from Trinidad.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm about to say. You know what the problem. And this is my next column in Toronto Caribbean Magazine. You know what the problem is with Black men?
Tell me.
We can't brace.
What do you mean?
We cannot brace.
Explain that.
Okay. So in soca, if a woman is whining on you and doing all the things she do, looking beautiful and luxurious and fantastic the way they do, what is it to do in that situation? Especially if you can't dance. You gotta just stand behind her and take it.
And take all of it.
Take all that one.
And take all of it.
Boss.
Take all of it.
And you gotta do it like you're not even trying. That is the power and the hard part of us brothers dealing with the power of Black women.
All right.
I'm done. That's my last poke.
You're finished? Okay, good. I want to make sure you're finished. I want to make sure I finish. Drink up. Drink up. Because
I'm done.
Sit back. You chill out. You chill out. Sit back. I am a strong Black woman, and I will tell you this. You're absolutely right. Any man who cannot dance will have to take it, because when we do that whine and rub back on him, he have to take it, and he have to just stand there and pretend and look, swagger, like if he's doing something, but he's really not. All the action is the woman. You understand? He has to take it. And I know, because I come across these men. I come across these men, Ralph. You know what they tell me? I'm aggressive. I need to calm down. I need to do this. I need to be that. I need to be everything else. And I'm like, hold up. I need to change. Have you realized that I didn't ask you to change? Have you realized? No, their answer is always no. So they cannot accept a strong Black woman. I intimidate them. That's what they say. Corinne, you're intimidating. They can't be out with me. I have a presence. I walk into a room, I have a presence. I am able to speak confidently. I walk in confidently. A crowd is always around me. People are attracted to my energy. They cannot take it. Why are you talking to so many men? Why are so many people talking to you? You are not spending enough time with me. Oh, yada, yada, yada. They cannot handle it. So where are the brothers, Ralph? Where are the brothers? Where are the strong brothers?
Okay, so
I don't want to date. No, hold on. I don't want
to. I honestly don't.
I start to say to myself, should I date the rainbow? I was thinking like you. Should I date the rainbow? I'm gonna go outside of Black, because I've never dated anybody outside of Black. So I'm gonna go white, Japanese, every other. I'm gonna date the rainbow, clearly, because the brother's not saying nothing. They didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not here. I don't want people. I don't want people to think. I don't want people to think.
Sorry.
I don't want people to think we bashing the brothers. Remember, I say I love them. Oh gosh, but I want to see them step up. They are meant to be more than that. It is disturbing to me as a Black woman to not see a Black man step into his manness. It is disturbing for me. And I'm like, gosh, you're tall, you look good, but what is going on? And some of them think because they look good, they go to this great school, or they feel they're educated, they flaunt that. But it's more than that. I am educated. Hello. I'm beautiful. I'm Black. Yep. I look good. But there is more to me than that. That any man hang with me will understand who he's with, yep. Who he's with, who he's hanging with, who is on his arms, who he's going out with. He knows. And he's supposed to recognize, hold on, I have a queen on my arms who together with me can elevate and accomplish anything. Nothing is beyond our reach, but they're not seeing that. What they are seeing is, oh my God, I can't be out with her. Oh my God, she intimidates me. That's weak. That's weak, Ralph. And I don't want a weak man. I can't have a weak man in my energy. I can't, Ralph. Help the brothers. Help the brothers.
I think that this is as much a man issue, a Black man issue, as this is a strong woman issue.
Yeah.
And I do. Are there more strong Black women on average than there are strong women in other races? I don't know, maybe. But I think strong women, regardless of the race, is intimidating.
Yeah.
And I think what Black women have had to do, or have decided to do, is say, I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna take care of me.
That's right.
That's why you have so many Black women that have like you described, given up on men. They've given up on Black men. Some women have given up on Black men. Some women have given up on men completely. some women have said, completely. Some
Yeah.
women said, I'm just going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my kids. I'm going to let this dating go because it's too much work. And it's too
That's
much
right. That's right.
All of those things are all of those things are right and true, and women have every right to feel that way. I just don't know if but at the same time, what you described, and I've heard it from multiple Black women, is that they're, look, I need a king. I'm ready. Not only am I ready for a king, not only do I need a king, but I am ready for a king.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get it. I get it. And I will tell you that I don't think if there's anything that we don't do right, both Black men and Black women, and maybe this is the thing that leads to our struggle, is we got to let go this idea of being too tough, of not wanting to be like a punk, of not wanting to share your true emotions and feelings. Right? I want a man to do all these things for me, but I'm not going to share with him my heart.
Right.
I'm not going to give him my deepest part of myself. Right? We have to let all of that go.
That's
be open and vulnerable with each other.
That's
because
right.
the queen I want, the queen I'm looking for is the woman that says to me, I love you in spite.
Of.
I know you got lots of problems and lots of issues. I love you in spite of all of those things.
Yeah.
We have to be able to share our truest selves in order for us to get what we want.
And that is what is happening. Ralph, that is what is happening. And I say, I want to see a man cry. Somebody might find that strange. I want to see a man cry. I mean, truly show his emotions and be vulnerable to me. And when I say vulnerable, it's like being naked. You're about to be intimate, have sex with somebody, you take off all your clothes. They think that's the only vulnerability. But I want you to be totally naked in front of me. And I'm not saying this literally, I mean as a person, and feel comfortable that you can share your innermost with me. And I am not going to make you feel bad, ashamed, or regret. I am the woman in your life. You should be like that with me, and I should be feeling safe with you in that connection. But when we step out, because of that trust and that connection, because of that trust and that connection and that vulnerability we share, do you know that makes us such a strong couple stepping out that nobody could penetrate that?
Yeah.
Nobody, but they're not connecting. And I don't want it to seem like we're bashing because we say Black fathers matter. And I want us to really, because we're gone a little over time, but I want us to really hone in on how can we change that? What do we need to do? Me, the woman, you, the man. How do we start changing that?
I know for me, the way I am choosing to change it is I'm letting the past go.
I'm not hearing you. You need to talk up a little bit more, Ram. You've gone low. You've gone low. You've gone low. I'm hardly hearing you. Mm-hmm.
So for me, I think the thing that I'm doing, the way that I'm trying to make that change is I'm letting past go.
Yeah.
I'm no longer holding on to the what could have been and what I was and what I wish I had and all the things, the regrets I have, and that's one. And then the second thing is today, more so than I ever have, I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I need. I know what's important to me. I know the things that are important to me, and I know the things that gets me excited, and I know the things that makes me scared, and all of those things. So for me, I am saying to someone, that I would consider for my partner, you need to understand all of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because by you understanding all of that, you will understand me. And if you understand me, you will decide whether or not you want to stay with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whether or not you want to be with all me in all of my kind of gory details. Because I'm messy like all of us. So I'm prepared to show you my mess.
Yeah.
And I want you to show me yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And if we still rocking after that, then we could go and build mountains.
That's literally what it is. That's literally what it is. We have to wrap up now. Black Fathers Media, talking with Ralph Bryant. Listen, we need to have you back on. This is a conversation that has to continue, clearly, because you need to poke a nerve again. You need to poke a nerve. You need to poke more nerves, and I need to poke your nerves. And we we need to get more people to jump in here and have
anytime.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things to do. So.
Poke a nerve. I need to rename the show Poke a Nerve. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So here we are on your website, and I see that persons can.
I like it.
I see people can get contact with you here. What's happening with Black Fathers Media? Is there anything else you want me to showcase? What about your book? I think you have a book, right?
Yeah. So if you go to the top, there's a tab called Shackles Lost. So Shackles Lost is a book of poetry and prose, mostly poetry, and it is a story of me coming to terms, in a lot of ways, coming to terms when I said, I like the person I am right now. But I had to work really hard at it. And Shackles Lost is a way. It was my therapy.
I'm not getting onto that.
It was my way to come to grips at everything that I've experienced up to.
I'm not able to get onto the page for some reason. I don't know if the internet.
I know that there are folks in the back.
Yeah, I don't know if there's some reason I can't get it, but don't
worry. I know we're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I know we're updating because we're adding some pricing and stuff today, so that might be why the page is down.
Okay.
So it is raw. It is painful.
Yeah.
Difficult to read. It is at trauma. It looks at abandonment. And it's part of a series of books that I'm doing. The next one will be focused on love. Shackles Lost is really focused on pain. The next book, which is called Found, is focused on love. And then the third book is called Smut. And Smut is focused on erotica. And so it's poetic memoir. And it's telling the story of my life in these series of pieces.
Listen, you're going into some 50 Shades. You're going into some 50 Shades thing there, but don't even bother to poke that nerve here right now. Don't bother to poke that nerve. Don't bother to poke that nerve here right now.
Next time.
That's right.
That's the next time.
That's right. That's right. Don't poke that nerve here right now. So we got
it. We got some time to go. No, ma'am.
Don't poke it. Don't poke that nerve. Okay? Let's just stop at Shackles Lost. Let's just stop there. So it has been it has been a pleasure talking with you. It's been good. I had a great discussion. I'm sure persons listening to this and who will listen will have a good time. And I'm sure they're going to put in their 2 cents and 5 cents and dollars worth. And I'm looking forward to that. And thank you so much, Ralph, for being on Between the Lines.
Thank you. It has been my honor and my pleasure. Forward to poking some more nerves later.